everyone. For my book, I chose Becoming Bach by Tom Leonard. Johann Sebastian Bach was born into the Bach family in Germany. Being born into the Bach family did not necessarily make him a Bach. In Germany at that time, if you were a musician, you were a Bach. Johann Sebastian dearly wanted to become a Bach. Some of his words were that there was always music. Music was always being played. When it wasn't being played, I heard it in my head. He said that he always wanted to be a Bach. There were always musical instruments. When they went to the hillside and had picnics, there was music. I loved the pictures in this book, the illustrations with the soft, warm colors and with the round shapes, very smooth and happy. Johann Sebastian was a musician in his own right. He could sing, he could play the organ, he played the flute, the trumpet, the violin, and he learned to play the harpsichord. He needed to say things, but words weren't enough. As a young boy, Johann Sebastian's parents both died within 6 months of each other. Johann was sent to live with his brother. He walked over 30 miles with his brother, Johann Jacob, to live with the oldest brother, Johann Christoph, and he taught him music. He loved to copy music. The pages in this book are just filled with musical lines, and he said that he saw patterns. He saw patterns in his head. He saw patterns in the rain. He saw patterns in the buildings. He said, new sounds, happy sounds, quiet sounds, yellow sounds, red sounds, blue sounds, all the sounds of my head. I really liked the way he described sounds as colors. It gave me quite a visual in my own head. Said he needed to make patterns, so he wrote music. He thought about the fact that there were only 7 notes, and what would happen with those 7 notes if he played 2 or 3 at a time, or 5 at a time. Johann Sebastian Bach, as he learned to play the organ, he played with his thumb and little finger also. Most of the musicians in his day only used the middle 3 fingers. He said that his fingers were equally as strong and able to play. The first time that he got to sit down at a large organ, he pulled out all the stops and he played all the pedals. His music was a bit unconventional at times, and some people didn't like it because it was loud. As he produced the largest sound possible, a sound that could be heard for miles. It was a mighty sound. It was a sound that would be heard forever. It was the sound in his head. At that point, he knew that he had become a Bach. The author of this book included his own portrait right here with the boy that says Bach. Johann Sebastian Bach at one point was known as the greatest musician around. I hope that you enjoyed this book. I would definitely encourage any child who likes music to read this book. It was a great biography. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you.